Front Doors News. In studio today we are joined by Dr. Samir Keole. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
And Dr. Samir, you are a radiation oncologist, is that right?
That's correct.
And you have kind of a specialized treatment that you do. Will you talk a little bit about that briefly? The proton therapy, was it?
Sure. Well, I came to Mayo Clinic in Arizona to be the medical director of the Proton Beam Project. There's only about 15 centers in the country.
Mm-hmm.
We contrast that with about 3,000 regular X-ray centers. And in a nutshell, if you think of regular X-rays, which is 99% of what we do in this country, X-rays are kind of like light, and in some ways like a bullet. They'll go, let's say the tumor's in the middle of your head, radiation will come out one side, but you'll actually see a hair loss on the other side because the radiation went through and through.
Right.
Protons are the hydrogen from H2O. You take that water, heat it up, you separate out the two H's from the one O, you spin it around in a series of magnets, and then you give it an energy. It's like a depth charge. It'll go a set distance and explode. And so you can cut the radiation dose down to normal healthy tissues by anywhere from 50 to 99%.
Wow.
We can cut for a woman with left-sided breast cancer, we can cut the heart dose down by 99%.
This is such a specialized treatment. I mean, nobody in Arizona really offers this other than...
Well, nobody in Arizona offers it. The closest we have right now is in Southern California.
Okay.
And going to the east, it's in Texas, and going to the northwest in Seattle, and going to the northeast, you don't see it till you get to Chicago. So this will really fill a valuable niche and be right for certain patients here in Arizona.
Now, you obviously dealing with a lot of cancer patients. You deal with the treatment side of it and the research side of it. But you're chairing an event this year called the Porch Party.
A lot of times the patients don't know what to do and where to go, and while we try to do our best, we rely on folks like the people at the cancer support community to help bridge that. One of my main interests in pediatrics, and what really drew me to the cancer support community was they host a teen prom each year for kids who may be sick from their disease or illnesses and that maybe can't attend their own prom. And so I think they really fill a valuable niche in the community, for really the entire community, but especially those fighting cancer.
And it's on an emotional standpoint as well. I mean, they're giving them a sense of community and that feeling of hope that maybe they can't find when they're going through their treatment process. So that's where it's valuable to have what you do and then also what they do at the same time.
Absolutely. Fighting cancer is not just about the treatment, the surgery, the chemotherapy, the radiation. That's important, but in my view, it's just a very small part. It's about treating the whole patient. And so, that's where the cancer support community really helps, not just us at Mayo or Molly's team at CTCA, but really every doctor who helps fight cancer in this community really owes a debt of gratitude to the cancer support community.
Well, and it's a free service that they provide, and anyone at any stage of their cancer, whether they've just been diagnosed or maybe they're a cancer survivor even. Well, and you can support them or celebrate with them at the Porch Party, which is coming up.
It's Saturday, October 18th. It's at 6 p.m. at the Sheraton in downtown, a beautiful venue. It's going to be packed, but there's still plenty of tickets available, and so you want to make sure you get your tickets. It's an over-the-top event, just so much fun, but it's for the right cause. We like to say you'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll have a great time, and everyone goes home with a gift. Well, you don't know what that gift is, though, and that's why you got to come.
Well, and if you want to purchase tickets or you want more information online, they can just go to Cancer Support Community website.
Yeah, you can contact Melissa Seiler at the Cancer Support Community, or you can just go online. You can certainly follow the Cancer Support Community Arizona on Twitter, or follow them on Facebook, like them on Facebook. They're easy to find.
Well, it's important what you do, and we thank you for your service to them as well.
Thanks for having me.